Yeah, we did it. I was like looking for us up top, but we're not up top anymore. We're down below, and in fact, I have to like make sure that we're visible because I had to move the camera around. Sorry, everybody. Okay, yeah, that's better. I like it. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Happy Magic Monday, one and all. It is great to see you. Sorry, I'll look over here. It's great to see you.
C. Holland's here and says, let's go.
Awesome. Great to see you, C. Holland. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I will show the deck that we are going to be continuing our draft of today.
I didn't remember that we were doing that, so...
I remembered that we had one. I just didn't remember literally anything else about it. So
okay.
There's that. But yeah, here's the deck.
There we go. How do we feel about this deck?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like the cards in it are pretty good, but I also know that this color pair is not really one that is a thing as much. 3 Death Touchers feels good.
Yeah.
2 Citizens Arrests feels nice. 2 Linebreaker Bailoffs feels nice. So, yeah, I mean...
All right.
There's potential. I like this Knight a lot. The Knight of Dawn's Light. So there's
What's
that.
our record with it, or we haven't really gotten a chance to play with it all yet?
We did play with it, yeah. When we get out, we can check the record before we get started. I should have looked at it before I clicked through, but I didn't. But let's do our little intro for folks who are here at the start, or whether you're watching live or on the VOD. What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and as you can see, we are here playing some MTG Arena here on Magic Monday, and we're going to be playing some Dominaria United Draft, possibly sealed, but obviously we're going to start with Draft, or I should say continue our draft from last week. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that is where we're at. I guess we can just get started, right? No reason to hold off, and Amy, you can get your question answered. Our record is 2-1 currently.
Okay.
So we will see if that trend continues, and if not, we just get to draft again. So who cares? Bob MM. Okay.
What is this avatar?
I don't remember.
I feel like I've never seen him before.
Our curve is like reasonable, but not this hand.
Yeah, that's the most ridiculous looking hand I've ever seen.
I mean, we have the 4 land though, but we need another green to be able to play the Baloth. God,
we don't have any real things to play.
You know if we mulligan, which we're going to do, I guess, but you know if we mulligan, we're going to get like 1 land. Okay. All right. I'm happier. Much happier. I'll keep this hand and I'll get rid of the heirloom. Start with a plains. Go from there. Oh, they've got the cool Zayatora, right? Is that her name? Sleeves?
That's really awesome.
Yeah, I like it. All right, let's play the knight. Ooh, we got our Defiler of Vigor. I forgot we even had this. So there you go. That's why this deck we feel was so good. All right, so let's play. So what does the queen do? Power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. If we would create a token, we make that many +1. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go like this with the kicker. See if they have burn. They don't, seemingly. We hit them for 3. They play a 2/3. You got it. We'll play a land. Yes. Combat. Attack with our 3/3 first striker. I would doubt they block. That would be very silly for them. They're thinking about something. Or they're just not paying attention. God knows I've been there before. So, hey, everybody. Obviously, we hope you had a great weekend. Please feel free to let us know in the comments down below how your weekend was. We would love to know. Just pump it once, because then we can just play the Faith Bonder second main. But they're at 13 on turn 4, which feels okay. Obviously, we're not like, oh my god, we're crushing it, but still feels pretty good.
Yeah.
If we draw a Forest next turn, we just play Defiler, no question. But if not, we can play Queen or whatever else we happen to draw, I guess. But yeah, as always, let us know how your weekend was. Good or bad, to be honest, right? Despite the fact that I was like, oh, I hope it was good. Like, if it wasn't, let us know. We're open to hearing about it. Okay, they just played another 2/3. We did draw the Forest. There's no reason to play this first. So we go to combat and attack with the Knight again. They're stuck on 3 land, notably. We're not going to play it this time, or not going to pump it this time. We're just going to drop our 6/6 trample second main, and they said good game. Yeah, good game. I'll say it. I don't usually like saying it when the game's not actually over. Yeah, like, that's a perfectly viable creature. Everything gets a +1/+1 counter when we play anything, so I guess I'll play the Worm without Phyrexian mana. Everything gets a counter. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just swing with this 7/7, and actually basically everything else, right? Enlist? No, just attack. We just attack with everything. We have a 5/4 back on blocks right now, but like they're at 12. They have a 7/7 trample coming at them, so like they're gonna have to make some decisions. They literally can't kill the 7/7, and we have another green permanent for next turn at minimum. So if they do make some profitable blocks like this, that's perfectly fine. We still get to kill their flyer, which is great. I'm happy to do that. I'll leave them with their... I literally can't kill their menace creature anyway, but I'd rather kill their flyer regardless. They lose. Oh, no, they go to 1? Okay. They're at 1. Again, stuck on 3 land. We've been there many times. Yep. They just got their 4th, but it's on what could be their last turn. Not going to definitively say it, right? 1 is not 0. We've learned that. I like the Valiant Veteran, not in this case for them, but yeah. Can we play both? We can play both if we pay 2 life. So pay 2 life here. Green permanent, counters on everybody. Green permanent, counters on everybody. Because the Defiler of Vigor is a disgusting magic card. And we're hitting them for 16 trample damage. So even if they had blocked... Oh, and the first strike killed them. Okay.
Thank you, Bob MM.
Yeah, that was rough for our opponent.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, man.
Thanks for the game. Okay. Let's keep it going.
So, C. Holland, how are things with you?
Yeah, let us know. We were a little late tonight, so apologies for that. We're about 5 minutes late. I actually had to finish up some work. That like never happens.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
No.
But
and I literally
made it happen.
Yeah, I don't ask me how. That was some of the best work I've done in a while. All right, so any land in this hand is decent, but without a land, this hand is unplayable. Like without drawing another land in the next 2 turns, this hand is unplayable because we don't have anything for 2. This is a 3, but it adds 1 mana of any color.
Okay.
So it would then get us to this, and then we would need another land to get us these. So I think we mulligan again.
Ugh.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine, actually.
Fine.
We ditch a forest.
Yeah, we do.
Here. Which is good, because, I mean, we need double white for this and a 4th land for this. But again, this adds 1 mana of any color, and we just got another plains. So
okay.
We got there. Go like that, and like that. And we drew another plains.
Okay.
Yeah, this hand really wanted us to have land in it, so. Mesa Cavalier for Citizen's Arrest? I mean, it is a flyer. Feels like a bad play. I think we just play the Gardener to get it onto the field. They're going to hit us for 2, at least once, with their flyer, because we can't block it. Vodalian Mind Singer, which steals our creature. Okay. Well, I guess we can play the Citizen's Arrest, arresting the Mind Singer, which gets us back our creature, which is cool, and then we play a land and pass. There's a goblin over here.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that stick of dynamite. It's cool, I like it.
I do too.
Of course you do.
Yeah, with the stained glass armor as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, yeah.
Could it be more awesome?
Right?
You know, maybe if he was yelling, "Gruel forever!" you know, or something. But
Micromancer, what are you going to go get? You get an instant or a sorcery with mana value of 1. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Fail to find. Interesting. Okay. Let me see if I can do this correctly. If I... Yes. I want to do this. Play the Faith Bonder. Then the Plains. Then the Queen. And then pass with no attacks. Now the Queen is a 3/3. But next turn, if we play Captain's Call, we make 3 tokens. And that makes a 4th token. And then she becomes a 7/7.
nice.
And we can attack for 7.
Okay.
Which
I
seems
like it.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
I will hold off on playing this land. I will play this. They might have a counterspell. If they do, it's still fine, but they didn't. So combat, they have a 3/3 on the field. So I'm going to attack like this with a 7/7. Let's see what happens.
So C. Holland says, got a bit of a cold, so been in bed all day. LOL. Well, I'm really sorry about that, but I'm also glad that you have something to watch while you're in bed.
Yeah, that's true. So super glad this worked out. They destroyed our enchantment to get their Mind Singer back and tried to steal our Death Toucher, presumably to try to block the Queen with our Death Toucher, and so they would both die. But our Death Toucher taps for mana. So we tapped it to add mana, and then it couldn't block when it got to their side of the field.
Nice.
Now, obviously, when it goes back to their turn, it can block again, and they can tap it to make more mana, but they already have 6 land. I doubt that the 7th is going to push them over the edge into something here. But still, by stealing our creature, they did notably only take 6, because they shrank her from a 6/6 or 7/7 to a 6/6. I'm going to play this 5/4 Vigilance Trample creature, which puts her back to a 7/7. And then...
Plus adds another 5/4 to the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go to combat, actually. And I'm going to enlist the Faith Bonder with the Queen, so that I'm attacking them for 8 Vigilance. They can block with the Micromancer and just trade. They could obviously block with our Gardener as well. But then getting the Gardener off the field is a positive for us regardless. So I assume it's either Micromancer or... Oh! Tribute to Urborg to shrink it to a 1/1. Or a 6/1. But you're still getting... You're still going to block with the Micromancer. So they still both die. So why did you waste a card on it? They play a 5/5 Death Touch and attack for 2 in the air. We're at 10. I mean, it's not nothing.
Oh.
Let's go to combat. So they have 2 Death Touchers on their side of the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Combat. Let's attack with just the worm and see what happens. I assume they block with their 5/5.
Oh, Erica's here. She says, "Hi, friends. Sparkling heart."
What's up, Erica? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
They blocked with the 1/1. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. I'm okay with that. We get a 6/6 again, and we end our turn. I'll keep the patented Geek for All Handland.
Yes. Erica says, "I'm playing a little Overwatch with friends right now, but I'll be back in full attention later."
Okay. That sounds great, though.
Have fun.
Yeah, enjoy it. Okay. They're looking at a lot of our stuff. The Mesa Cavalier is attacking for 2 again. We're at 8.
Okay. She says, "Weekend was rough and still kinda is. Boyfriend lives in Puerto Rico and the hurricane has me very worried for him."
I don't blame you.
Oh,
I don't blame you in the slightest.
I did not know.
Right, let's swing in with everybody. Yeah, there's a state of emergency that at least as of yesterday had been declared. All right, decent block on the 1/1, but I mean, you know I'm gonna pump everybody, so you know I'm gonna pump everybody, right? That was a bad block with the Mind Singer then, if that's the case, but maybe there's some... Oh, Raph has his ability as well. Okay. Okay. I did not remember what Raph did. Solid choice. All right. Well, they're at 6. We're at 8. This flyer is definitely going to get there if we don't draw an answer very soon. Gibbering Barricade is annoying, but fine. Like, it's still just the flyer. That's the only threat on their side of the field. Obviously, they have decent blockers for our 3/1/1s because they're 3/1/1s. So.
I learned today, you mentioned state of emergency. I learned today that we're no longer in a COVID state of emergency here, but we are in a polio state of emergency here.
In New York.
Yes.
Yes. New York, yeah. That's definitely a thing. Yep.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I feel like there are less anti-vaxxers in New York, but maybe I'm wrong on that.
Just because New York City is progressive doesn't mean that other parts of New York are progressive. It's just that a lot of our laws are, in my opinion, thankfully, are based off of the voting power of the folks in New York City.
Yeah.
But again, that's my personal opinion. So, but having lived, you and I both know, having lived in various degrees of north of New York City,
Right.
Things change drastically as you get further north.
Yeah, but I mean, here it's definitely still pretty progressive. I mean, I guess it depends on the spot.
It depends on the area, and you know that. I mean, we've seen plenty of the flags on pickup trucks, etc. So.
Okay, let's stop talking about it.
The hell? They used the wrong one? They used the 2 mana one before they used the 1 mana one, I think. Okay. They did also top deck a land, but their board presence is incredible compared to ours. So there's that. Just the flyer? Just the flyer. Okay. We're at 2. Flyer kills us. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They were 1 land away from flyer killing us this turn, actually. This past turn. Combat? It's only 8, so if we use the ability, we can't even play the Baloth, but we're dead in the air next turn anyway, so might as well attack. Really does not matter. They definitely have this game won unless they make a huge mistake here, which I doubt they will do because they have the Wrath mana. Like, we are in pump colors, right? So we could have pump spells here.
But we don't.
Correct. But they don't know that. Shh. And even if we played this land, again, it's not 10 mana, so we couldn't even activate this twice, let alone activate it and then play this second main. So we will activate the ability. They have Wrath's ability as well. Which they currently don't even need to activate, to be honest. They just activate the Evolved Sleeper. Sure, it's a 2-2. Gotta do it one more time. You got it. And they still can activate Wrath's ability. You got it. We do trade with the Evolved Sleeper, which is nice. That's fun. And then we play our land and pass?
See, Helen says, hope he's okay, Erica.
Same.
Which I think, I'm not sure if she's still here, but when she comes back later, we can talk to her more about it. And then, see, Helen says, I'm also playing Warcraft 2 on my PS1.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Do you want to do the thing?
Thank you, Darlock.
Okay. We still have at least one more game in us, so let's do it. Hopefully more than one, of course. Fingers crossed.
I love that avatar.
You do?
It looks fucking crazy.
All right, 2 mana with a 2-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 3-drop, and a 3-drop. Feels a lot better than the hands that we have kept or been debating, I guess, previously.
Greg is here. He says they don't know about the patented Geek for All hand lands.
It's true. They had no idea.
Take the bait.
No, they didn't. Unfortunate. We drew the Defiler, of course. All right, we need to top deck a land here, and we are set. Actually set.
He asks how we are tonight.
Doing okay so far. Still early, I guess, but yeah, we're okay. Do I just play this? I think I do, just because we don't have our 3rd land, so I'm just gonna, for the sake of getting something on the board, no attacks.
Joe was working right up until the stream.
Yeah, we started it
out at the last second.
Yeah, we started at 8:05 because I finished work at like 8:04. It was crazy. I said I haven't done that in a very long time. Damn it, man. Just give me a goddamn land already.
He says, I am very busy working.
Yes, I can tell. It seems that way.
Yes.
That's funny. That's very funny.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you here this early, Greg.
Alright, they have a Griffin Protector, which can definitely get arrested by the citizens. If I can ever draw a land, I just need one. It's just one. Just one. I have a 3/4 now. Pass.
He says, I am counting a drawer to start getting ready to go home.
Gotcha.
So I can watch and count.
Hell yeah. I would be a dick and do that thing where I just start saying random numbers, but I'm not that guy. And by that, I mean I've 100% been that guy many times to many people. I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Wow. That's That's fucked up.
It's a little fucked up, yeah. Ah, destroy evil. Okay, well, if I don't draw a land, at least I have something to do with my mana next turn. Draw a land. Any land. Literally any land. I don't even think we have any tap lands, so any land at all will do. That is not a land.
Nope.
Equip.
He says, and see my two favorite people. And then he says, don't mess with me. C. Holland says, the old arena land screw.
Yeah. We've had a fun time already with lands tonight from Arena, so one way or the other. Our first opponent had land issues. We had issues with mulliganing because of lands and etc. Oh my god.
We're gonna deck out and find that all of our lands just weren't even in the deck. I don't know what.
Yeah.
This is the biggest hand I've ever seen on Arena.
This is we have to discard a card, so we discard that one. We're just discarding cards over and over again. Eventually we'll draw a land, and it'll be great as our opponent builds out their board over and over again. Gains life a bunch. It's great. Just good times all around. Okay, got it. Yup. 3-4. Oh, miracle of miracles. We have drawn a land.
Finally.
And played a creature that taps for mana. Because we only had 3 of them with 2 land. It's not like it was that difficult. And yet, it's turn 7. So it sure was that difficult to get a 3rd land by turn 7.
Hell yeah, it was.
Wasn't it, Arena? Wasn't it?
Yep.
I think I was correct. Like, I kept a 2-lander with 2 mana dorks in hand. But they were 3 drops. I just needed that 3rd land. That's all I needed. Alright, so at this point, basically what we just need to do now is play Citizen's Arrest. We didn't even draw a land this turn. We need to play Citizen's Arrest to get rid of their flyer, to stem the bleeding as much as possible here. Okay, thank you. I'll take that. Awesome. They said nice. I mean, was it though? It took us 8 turns.
It's just basic gameplay at this point. It's just literal anything we can do.
We got our removal spell on turn 8 that was 3 mana. Nope. Oh, they did want to do that? Okay. Oh, so they're using the healer.
Greg says, I feel like if we just play our spells, we aren't in a bad spot.
I'd like to think that that's the case. I will trade with the 4/4. At least I will attempt to. Of course, they have interaction, because that's how this format goes. Not a surprise. They gain 1,000,000 life. They're at 30 now. We finally drew another land. We now have 5. The question is... Yeah, I think we play the Defiler. We were talking about playing spells, right? Let's drop this 6/6. They have 1 card left in their hand. We just lose now, right? They just swing with everybody and we're super dead. Citizen's Arrest. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really know what I was supposed to do about that game at all. So, we tried. We would have had 5 mana this turn. We did have 5 mana this turn, so we couldn't even have played 2 spells. Because everything in our hand was 3 or more. So, we played 1 spell. They had the removal spell for no matter what we played. It was irrelevant, and so we would have lost no matter what. So, okay, yes, you can have all of your abilities resolved on your own computer after I had left. Goodbye.
Thank you, Able Spartan.
And that's the end of this draft. What a cool way to go out, huh?
Oh.
God, so cool. All right, well, we went 3-3, so we have 1,000 gems in 2 packs. So, I mean, there's that, I guess. If we go back here, we can do sealed or draft. Do you have an opinion? Folks watching, if you have an opinion, let us know.
I think draft is better.
Okay, draft it is.
Just because I feel like sealed is a little tough for this one.
You do?
I do. I think there's like...
You don't remember how I did a pre-release, huh?
Yeah, because you were able to get the right decks.
I
Right?
I mean, okay. I mean,
Alright, so
when
just sealed.
well, no, that's fine. I mean, I think people prefer draft regardless, but it like getting the right deck one time makes sense. When it happens 3 times in a row, I start feeling less like it's that I got lucky 3 times in a row. You know what I mean?
Greg says, I'm going to keep working. I should see you guys in about an hour.
Take it easy, Greg. We'll see you soon.
Will do.
We'll be here. So yeah, we'll just do a draft. It is totally fine.
Okie doke. Whatever you want. I thought, yeah. I thought you just had similar decks.
No, God no.
Oh, okay.
No, I did the Defender deck one time. I did the Black-White deck one time. I did the Red-White deck one time. So yeah, I mean, like...
I only remember the Defender deck.
The Defender deck was phenomenal. God, that was so much fun. But you also remember the Shield Your deck. You were sitting next to me when I played
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll draft. Let's see how we do. This is a format that, again, I feel like people have been playing enough that they have solved, quote unquote, to a degree. But I still enjoy it. I think it's a fun format.
Elfo is here and says hello.
What's up, Alpha? Happy Magic Monday.
Good to see you.
I mean...
What are we drafting tonight? We are drafting Dominaria.
Dominaria United. And we'll see what we end up with. I mean, I don't hate Nail. If I'm taking a domain card, I think I prefer Nail to Drag to the bottom, to be honest. Rona's Vortex is fine. It's a fine removal spell if you're in blue and black. Obviously, we're picking a 2-color spell as well. This is not the Defender that I would want to pick to, like, go into Defenders in Pack 1. Pack 1, pick 1, I should say. Bite Down, also a fine card. Maybe it comes back, but I doubt it.
The picture looks amazing on
On
it.
Bite Down, yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I think I like Nail a lot. 2/4 flyer with domain abilities.
But drag is insane, Alpha says.
Is it though? Like, it's... I should rephrase. Board wipes are good and are important, but then I would like to, if I'm going domain, I'd like to try this out. Of course, no land in this pack except a pain land, which does not help with domain, notably. Blue and green means Talus Lookout, probably, because Rona is double black. So, like, if this were black double blue, we could consider looking into that. But instead, there's Haunting Figment too. Not a bad card.
That's what I thought, maybe.
Phyrexian Missionary is pretty cool, but definitely not the kind of card where it's like, oh, well, screw this, we're going to be in white-black instead.
No, we screwed the Phyrexian.
Do we? Oh, in missionary.
Missionary
Position, yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like Talus Lookout a lot. I think it's a good card. It gives us filtering possibilities or like catering our draws, I guess is the term I was looking for.
Yeah.
And this Llanowar Stalker is not good, to be honest. All right, so a couple of good options here, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Bite Down, which I like a lot. We've got Tolarian Geyser, which I like a lot as well.
one.
Even without the kicker. There's no land in this pack, notably. So it seems like we might be sitting next to somebody who is drafting every land. It's a possibility.
Lovely. Okay.
I mean, it's possible. When we get to pack 2, we might get some things. Or we just might not be using Nail. Who knows? Bite Down, I like a lot. Tolarian Geyser is good, but I think we will hopefully see more Geysers than Bite Downs.
Oh, okay.
But
weirdly, the Gruul girl would have picked the Geyser.
oh, I thought you were gonna. Since you said Gruul girl, I went to this green elf with red kicker. I was like, this Gruul girl.
It's pretty cool. I won't lie.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy Bite Down there. Urtai's Scorn is not bad. And with the rest of this pack, I mean, there's a flyer. We do have 2 flyers already. And flying is a good ability.
Good.
There's also, I mean, notably, right? So I would get to about this point in the draft and I would say, okay, the blue and the green do not seem strong. In fact, green, it feels like we're getting heavily cut on.
Right.
Because we've only seen these stalkers, although last pack, I guess we had some decent green, right?
Yeah, we had a couple bite downs.
But, well, bite down was in our pack 1, so that's not indicative of somebody passing to us. But I would look at the rest of the pack and say, what else is in here? Baldugan Berserker, fine card, but definitely not, in my opinion, a card where you're saying, oh my god, red's super open, let's go into red. Artillery Blast, like Urtai's Scorn, I'm not even taking. I'll take another flyer here. There's another Talus Lookout, actually. Skyrider's pretty damn good, but we're pretty far away from that. But you can go ahead.
Elfo says, I'll argue that by playing domain decks, you will lose more against aggro decks. Taps lands in mana stuff. So drag becomes a key card to be able to reset the board and take advantage with the
Dominaria value.
Oh, okay. Using my phone. Sorry for the slow typing.
No apologies whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, aggro is very strong in the format. End of statement, right? So, yes, you should be thinking about ways to combat aggro. I mean, I'm hoping that solid flyers will mean that we can start winning the race. Obviously, they're a little higher costed. But, we shall see. Obviously, there's Keldon Strike teams that folks will tell you pick up as many of these as you can. There's a Charismatic Vanguard here as well. I think for now, I'm going to try the Urtai's Scorn. If we notice that, this is seeming a lot more viable, we can easily shift over, I suppose.
He says the autocorrector keeps changing my words. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, no worries.
Especially when half the words are made up because they're Magic the Gathering specific.
Yeah.
I've definitely been there.
All right, so at this point, like, this card is garbage, even though it's a domain card. And there's no green here at all. Griffin Protector and Mesa Cavalier are both great cards. So between the two of them, I would still pick Griffin Protector. But yeah, so I'll take Griffin Protector. And be aware that white seems like it might be kind of open for us. Okay. So here, there's kind of nothing. Like, this card's good, but it's blue-red spells, and we're not, even though we're in blue, we're not in spells.
Right.
Miria's Outrider cares about domain, but we don't have any land because we haven't seen any. So I'm going to take the drawbridge because we have the Protector, and if we have to move away from green, since we only have 2 green cards, it would be very easy to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, blue is non-existent here. Green is actually non-existent,
right.
But blue is, like, not pickable.
Right. He says, and also because I'm from Chile and my phone translates backwards into random Spanish words.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to take the Root Weaver because it's possible that we could look into the green. I mean, right now in white, we're still creature heavy. None of these? Negate or Figment? Figment is fine. I don't know that I love that card. We'll probably get rid of it. Vine Wall is not where we want to be. Axe isn't really where we want to be. And Tide Pool Turtle's not really where we want to be. I will take the Vine Wall. Sure. And I really don't like this card. I'll take the Axe.
You said Axe before, and then you said Vine Wall.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just an Axe scent. It's Vine Wall.
Damn. Okay. I mean,
it just smells so leafy.
Yeah. So we probably just ditch green here, I think. And go for Prayer of Binding. since it's
Okay.
incredible. It's a flash Oblivion Ring style effect. So we just get rid of one of their things and we gain 2 life in the process, and it's 4 mana. So we'll do that. Like, we had a lot of good choices. Guardian is a great card. We remember because we had it.
Right.
Mesa Cavalier, Charismatic Vanguard, although we just got one as a last pick. So, interesting. But yeah, we're definitely going to take Prayer Binding. If we had gone into red and white, like both red and white, Tori would have been a good pickup here. There is a Geyser and a Talus Lookout since we're still in blue as well.
Right.
All right, what do you do, Golden Argosy? Whenever it attacks, exile each creature that crewed it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Do we have any enter the battlefield effects? That's if it was kicked. No. Technically, but no. And no. So, this cares about instants and sorceries. Pixie Illusionist is part green, or cares about green. I guess we will take Runic Shot. Destroy target tapped creature. If this spell was kicked, scry 2. There's also Take Up the Shield. I would have happily taken that as well. But Runic Shot, without playing blue, is a decent card. With blue, it's even better.
But the Badger.
No.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I know you are. Hey, look, it's Rada.
Elfo says Temerian Terror.
Tolarian Terror. So it's right here. Still a very good card. How many instants and sorceries are we playing? 1 of each. So right now, at best, this thing costs 5. Otherwise, it costs 7. Our curve is currently topped out at 4. So for now, I think I'm going to go with the Sky Knight because there's another option. If we come across more of these, I'll definitely do that.
He says Tolarian Terror 5/5 is amazing in this set.
I agree.
We just don't have.
We don't have any. Well, we have 1 of each, instant and sorcery. Weird.
He says you want to make an aggro flyer deck?
I guess. Why not? Faith Bonder, I suppose. Micromancer to get what? The Runic Shot? It's a 4 mana 3/3, I suppose.
He says it's just the best card.
Yeah. I mean, this one's not exciting, and this one we would need black to make it good. Pixie Illusionist needs green. Radiant Grove could get us the splash that we want. If we want to get the green for Root Weaver or whatever. Tangled Islet as well. Damn. But there's also Djinn of the Fountain, which is just a 4/4 flyer for 6. A little expensive, but I'll take it. If we flood out, this one's pretty good. Sure.
Alpha says you could get Shore Up.
Yeah, that's true. Very good card.
And even better 1 mana spells.
Yeah. All right, so take up the shield over Haunting Figment or Negate or Joint Exploration. Take up the shield. Very, very good.
Okay. That can be kicked.
Yeah. So Micromancer getting a 1 mana spell that can be kicked means that you're essentially getting like a 4 mana spell at the time that you played a 4-drop, but this restriction says, a 1 mana, which is cool. I'll take the Islet, obviously, here. It's pretty good. Nothing. I'll take the Peaks for if we open a busted red card in pack 3, I suppose. Okay. There's the Lookout or the Vanguard. That's actually tough. That's actually kind of tough. I think I'll take the Lookout. But that's a tough choice for me. Because the Vanguard, like, with the fact that we have 1 6-drop and otherwise nothing else, like, okay. So at least everything that we were looking at came back.
Just get all the 2-for-1s.
Basically. We have 3 Talus lookouts here, so it's pretty good.
And we win.
That's the idea. So no... I guess it's a 1-mana spell. There's the Herbalist as well, but we don't really have a lot of enlist, do we? I doubt it. We have some like random incidental enlist. All right, Amy, what art do you like?
We'll take the green one just in case.
I mean, this card's bad, but sure.
Oh.
That's fine. Negate is a fine card. Shield, Smash to Dust. All right, on color, rare or mythic? No. Okay. Well, we tried. No. Protect the Negotiators. Sure. Sure. I mean, obviously they're shore up. We talked about this, but still, I'll take Protect the Negotiators. I already took a Timely Interference, so we do have another 1-drop or 1-mana instant or sorcery for the Micromancer. But Protect the Negotiators could work out really well for us, especially since it's got the kicker with the white. I like that quite a bit. Urtai would have been cool here, not gonna lie. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully we see more shore ups. I imagine that I'd like to think that we will, but who the hell knows, right? So okay, stall for time.
Nice.
So people don't like this card. I don't know why. I like this card a lot.
I think it's really good.
Yeah, me too. So there's that. I mean, especially if we're talking aggro. There's Cleaving Skyrider, which, if it was kicked, deals the damage. Otherwise, it's just a flash 2/2 for 3 with flying, which I say just. It's not bad, but and I guess with Sacred Peaks we have a way to do it, but like not really. Damn it. Did I just talk myself into it? I guess I did. Sure, fine. Charge. There's also Charge, but there's also Skyrider number 2. Yeah. Charge is +2/+1 to the team. It's true. It can't give trample, but again, if we put in Sacred Peaks, which we're going to do now that we're taking 2 of these, maybe we do open another one. Who knows? We don't need the Islet. Oh, no, actually, we do need the Islet. Sure. Because we still have the green kicker on the Root Weaver, and there was something else as well, right? Oh, and there's a red kicker on this, too. Sure.
All right.
Can't hurt. Yeah. So that's perfectly fine. We'll take another Cleaving Skyrider. Obviously, we're not doing Vesuvian Diplomacy. But that would have been fun if we had opened it earlier. Join Forces is not really where I want to be, but it's like we're not in the Defender deck, and this card's bad. So, sure.
So Join Forces it is.
Join Forces it is. I'm probably just going to put it in the sideboard, to be honest. But it sure is a card that exists. Shore Up. Because I was going to take the land, but Shore Up is definitely the better choice here.
Join Forces sucks.
It sure does. It sure does.
Yeah.
It was just the only thing for us, which is why it's in the sideboard. Like, it's fine. But yeah, we'll take Shore Up happily. Again, could have taken the other Radiant Grove or the Radiant Grove to be able to do some of the kicker costs, but without kicker, these cards are still fine. So I'll happily take Shore Up. We get another Prayer of Binding, or another Griffin Protector, or an Argivian Phalanx, Essence Scatter, or Timely Interference. These are all very decent cards.
I was better alone.
Yeah, for the joint forces.
Oh, okay.
Like, we should join forces. Nah, I was better alone. But yeah, Prayer of Binding, definitely, like, removal is super important. Griffin Protector would be great here, but I'd rather have the second Prayer. Impulse. Hell yeah, Impulse. Over Timely Interference, for sure. Impulse is a very good one. Happily take that. More Shore Up. There's another Soaring Drake, too. Probably Soaring Drake over a second Shore Up, to be honest. Let's do that. We have a Root Weaver or a Timely Interference. Because of the Micromancer, I guess we take the Interference. We have 1 part green land, so yeah, we'll take a Timely Interference here. Now we take the charge. Sure. Not a problem whatsoever. Impede Momentum? Sure, why not? Nothing. axe for the sideboard. 2 more picks. Our deck's pretty full, I think, at this point. Well, you like this art, right?
Yeah.
Because, you are smart and have good taste. All right. This is the deck. Let's try to cut things. Okay. 7 cuts to make with this deck. Let's go like this and like that. Okay. I mean, we ended up with a lot more instants and sorceries than we originally planned on having or had at the beginning.
7 planes, cut the planes.
Yeah, that's it. Screw it. We definitely get rid of the axe. I mean... The nice thing about having the drawbridge, right? I was debating on the drawbridge, but the nice thing about having the drawbridge is that early game, when we're trying to get our flyers out, this is just a blocker. And then late game, when we have excess mana, it's a tapper for their flyer so that we can attack into it or to them through it. Or it's their like massive, crazy attacking creature that we can't stop, and we just tap it every turn and then swing in with our flyers and kill them.
Sounds versatile.
For a 1 mana 0/3, I agree. But then what do we get rid of? We still need 5 more cuts. God damn. It's too many.
Wow.
1 timely interference. Faith Bonder. Three more? Gross.
Alpha, what do you think? What should we take out of this deck?
Negate.
Well, negate.
Exactly. And what else? There is an argument for dropping a land. We have 1 6-drop, but otherwise 4 is our highest. You could arguably say this is 6 because of the kicker. This is 6 as well, so maybe we shouldn't.
The 0/3?
Okay. I mean, that's 41.
And then a land.
No, because I just said we have multiple 6-drops. Because this is 6 inherently. If we use the kicker, this is 6. If we use the kickers, both of these are 6.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
And the other interference. Okay. Well, that's the deck. Now, Amy, of course, the question is, what's our deck box?
We know what it is.
The Fire NATO?
Yep.
What about our sleeves?
Ooh.
For this Azorius deck that we're playing.
It's been a long time. I want my fruitcake man back.
You got it. The Fruitcake Elemental is confirmed. All right, let's do it. Let's see how this deck runs. I think it has potential, but I'm definitely not like jumping up and down. I don't even know that we have a rare in this, do we? Like not a single one? We probably have one that I'm like now thinking of right now, but Audi. Hashtag not a sponsor.
Not how you spell it. So.
Maybe somebody already had Audi. All right. Sure. Yeah, this one's great. We won't have Runic Shot turn 1. Oh no. Crystal Grotto.
Elfo says yesterday was the 18th of September, my National Independence Day.
That's so cool. So is that
Very cool.
because it's like here in the U.S. we have like a national. It's considered like a national holiday for that. So like, did you get off from work and things like that? And how did you celebrate? 4 weeks of asados and parties. Okay. That's cool.
4 weeks? That's awesome.
Flowstone Infusion is fine. They're going to attack here, and we're just going to kill it with a Runic Shot next turn. You got it. Okay. We did not draw a 2-drop, which is unfortunate, but it just does mean that we're just going to cast this with the kicker and kill this.
Oh, he says 4 days.
4 days.
Okay.
You got it. All right, so we kill it. Scry 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't need the land, but we'll keep the flyer. Sure. Up top.
Still, that's better than the 1 day we have here.
True. Very true. Yeah, sometimes if it falls on a weekend, like or on a, I should say on a Friday or a Monday, then it can become a 3-day weekend. That's always fun. Thrill of Possibility, discarding Cut Down to draw 2 cards. Playing another Crystal Grotto. Super interesting choices with their lands here. Very interesting choices with their lands. Talus Lookout is what we play now because if they have a kill spell, it dying gives us a benefit, so I'm totally okay with it. Maybe they're playing a Joda deck because they have Plaza of Heroes. So they could be playing a Joda deck. Yeah, they're playing Garna. My guess is it's a Joda deck. I don't know for certain, but that's my guess. Combat. Attack for 3, I guess? They have a 4-3, like... no. 1, 2, 3... I guess this costs a single blue if they cast 2 or more spells. So, sure. I'll play this. You got it. Can't really block Garna, but, I mean, I'll take 4 if that's the case.
I apologize if you guys hear, like, phantom sounds at all, because our neighbors have been relentlessly making noise today.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. They played Zur Eternal Schemer. A 1/4 flyer. Enchantment creatures they control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Target non-aura enchantment they control becomes a creature. But they don't have any enchantments, so I'm not really that worried about it yet. Notably, it could, I suppose, become a problem soon. Let's actually go to combat here and enlist this with the Talus Lookout and see what happens. Because right now, Zur cannot kill, and so they just take 5. You got it. And then I will play this. Keeping up Urtai's Scorn. Alright, it doesn't cost a single blue. It costs a blue less. Gotcha. Okay, Tribute to Urborg kills. We get to look at the top 2. Put 1 into our hand and the other into our graveyard. Yeah, you're damn right. Happily take a Griffin Protector. And they have 4 more mana, which means we can absolutely counter something. Like a Molten Monstrosity. Suck it. Get out of here. And I don't mean our opponent can suck it. I mean the Molten Monstrosity itself can suck it.
Alright.
A Djinn of the Fountain. 4/4 flyer. Okay. Yes? Yes. But actually first, combat, attack with this, just attack, no enlist. Hit them for 3, then play the 4/4 flyer. Okay. Right now we have very good blockers for both of their creatures. They have 2 cards in hand, one that they just drew and one that they've had. Rona, Shieldred's Faithful. But...
Those 2/1 flyers are so good, Alpha says.
yeah. Wait for it. Zur. Sure. I will block with my 4/4. I sure do let you draw a card. You got it. Shore Up. Very good. Very good. Combat. 4 in the air. They go to 6. Griffin Protector. Keep up. We only have 1 white, I just noticed. So keeping up Shore Up still, which is very good. +1/+1 and hexproof until end of turn and untap it. They played another flyer and a salvaged mana worker. You got it. Combat. They attack with both. You got it. So this is +1/+1 and hexproof. Oh, what does this do? Ah, yes. Okay. Pass to... No, don't pass to blockers. Shore up. Targeting the Djinn. I'll scry 1. How's that sound? Prayer of Binding. Hell yeah, that can stay on top. And then we block here and here. The Talus Lookout dies. So we get to look at the top 2. Put one into our hand and the other into our graveyard. The land goes into the graveyard. Hell yeah. And we get the prayer. And then they drew a card. Now what does Rona do from the graveyard? You may cast her by discarding 2 other cards. You got it. Prayer of Binding to get rid of their flyer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we win. Okay. Concession. Yep.
Thank you, Audi. Shore Up is amazing, Elfo says.
I agree. It's very good. And with Djinn of the Fountain, too, with the extra benefit of, like we could have cast Shore Up on something else. Although, I guess the Djinn would have had to be untapped. But the Djinn could have done a lot of different things. Like exiling itself and bringing it back. Giving it +1/+1 until end of turn. That kind of thing. So, pretty good. Pretty good.
So Elfo, let us in on a little bit of what's been going on with you. I know you said that you weren't able to get that surgery you needed. Obviously, don't talk about that more than you're comfortable doing. But,
as always.
But I would be interested to know.
4 mana, 4, 4, and 4. It's not quite aggro, but I'll keep this hand. It's good cards nonetheless. Hey, they have the Dress to Kill sleeves.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it's like lightly animated. You see that? The fire is dancing and the fabric is like rippling a little bit on our arms. That's so cool. We drew another 4-drop.
They should have done like falling petals too. That would have been cool.
Elos Ilkor. You got it. 3rd land. Aaron. These are... Or Aran, I suppose. Not Aaron. These are very good cards from our opponent. Let's play this. I assume they just attack with Aran here, but if they attack with Alos, I will happily block and trade. It is both. Hell yeah, happily. Snap that off. We get benefits for that. And you lose a very good creature. I will definitely take Runic Shot. Aran is dead now. Very, very good. Because that just means we go like this. We play Runic Shot. Destroy target tapped creature. Kill here. And then play the Griffin Protector. Are they short on land? I think they are. They sure are.
Wow.
Okay. Coalition Sky Knight. Griffin Protector gets +1/+1. We may have just let it die to destroy evil, but I'm still going to try. Oh, okay. Very, very nice. Wow.
Elfo says, I'm still in treatment, but the health program in Chile sucks.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
That really sucks. I guess we just swing with everything, because we also have Take Up the Shield. Yeah, they go to 11. Okay. We have Cleaving Skyrider if we feel like at the end of their... Like, if they don't play a land here, we probably just flash this in at the end of their turn. They just concede, yeah.
And thank you, B. Moog.
That's what I would say as well, sure.
So is it the kind of thing where you would have to pay out of pocket and that's why you can't do it yet? Or is it that like you're on a waiting list to get it done and you have to wait for everyone else ahead of you to get theirs or what have you?
Interesting. A lot of mana stuff tonight on both sides.
Yeah.
Not as typical to see our opponents have mana issues against us, I feel like.
Right.
But it's been happening a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Right, so 3, 2, 2, and 4. And we have 3 land. I'll keep this one. Not as exciting as our past few hands. No flyers at all, which is a big surprise, I would say. Ob Nixilis, by the way, on the other side. Tap land. Just going to play this. We have not gotten to cast this with Kicker at all today, but getting it out early seems pretty good, especially if they're starting with a tap land and then following it up with a tap land. Yeah. All right, combat. Attack for 2. It's basically 2 free damage. 3 mana, we play this 3/2. Yeah, we're just going to try to curve out and see if we win. Okay, so right now they're Spawn of Turg, Amy.
Love them.
Equal to the number of lands in your graveyard at the beginning of your upkeep. Look at the top card. You may put it into your graveyard. Tap 2, sack a land, gain 2 life. You got it. Oh, we don't even have a 4th land. Silly me. Combat. Attack. They basically take 2 because they block the 3/2. You got it. Nope. Yup. Okay. They take 2. And we take up the shield to save one of our creatures. So they may put the top card of their library into their graveyard. They do not. Urg is still in 0-5. They also don't yet have a 4th land. There it is. But it's tapped. Llanowar Green Widow, Amy. Oh. Do I just counter it? Yeah, I just counter it, right? We have flyers. It's kind of our strategy. Okay, goodbye. Okay. We drew a 4th land, which means combat. Swing in first. You got it. Take 3. Go to 13. And Talus Lookout, I guess. Because basically, the Green Widow costs 3 to bring back from the graveyard. Because they have Domain of 5 right now. They have all 5 colors. It's unfortunate.
Elfo says, yeah, I already paid like $50K in US dollars for all the treatment, but there are many things to do before the big surgery.
Gross. And
they schedule me with many weeks in between sessions. 50K is roughly 5 million Chilean pesos.
That's crazy, Elfo. That's so crazy.
It's fucking gross.
All right, let's put them to 4. I think it's worth it. Yeah, you're at 4. Pass.
That kind of stuff makes me so angry. Like, there's no reason for it. Like, you know, you didn't do something to, like, make this worse, right? Like, this was an issue that ran in your family, like, and you have to pay all of this money just to get it fixed, and get it fixed way later than you should have been able to get it fixed.
Yeah.
It's just, ugh. Ah!
Yeah.
Makes me so mad.
So I picked Take Up the Shield as the card that I kept because I'm hoping that, one, I'll be able to draw something that I can play in addition to Take Up the Shield, and that it can hopefully help us win. 2 blockers. They block our 2 biggest things. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is not enough to kill them. So combat. Attack with the Lookout. You got it. Trade. We take another Lookout. Yeah, baby. Hell yes. We have as many land in our graveyard as our opponent. Let's play a Talus Lookout. So now, notably, the Green Widow cannot come back in, but if it could have, it still would have come into play tapped. But we just played a 3-powered flyer. So that's a very good thing for us right now. They have 6 land. even 2 spells this turn? Ooh, no, 1 spell this turn. Writhing Necromass. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we don't have the red. So, combat, 3, 4. So yeah, just the flyer, I suppose. Makes sense here. And we'll keep up Cleaving Skyrider and take up the shield and see what happens. Because they're at 3. The Lookout is lethal. To put another land in the graveyard, you got it. The Lookout is lethal. I mean, even if they attack us, we just don't block. Like, we're at 17. There's no way they kill us this turn. They gain 2 life. That's decent. Decent. They don't know we have this. But still. They sacked a land to do that and paid 2 mana. They're doing it again. Okay. You got it. You got it. Have that be your whole turn. Pass to attackers. No attacks. End their turn. I'm going to flash this in. Alright, so that's 5 damage in the air. Make it 7 with the Charismatic Vanguard. They can obviously gain more life. But let's see. Prayer of Binding. Combat. We only have 5 mana. So, I'll make them sack another land. Sure.
He says it sucks, but I'm cool with it. I'm getting basically all my teeth and maxillar bones remade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. I suppose that would be worth a decent amount of money and a decent amount of time.
Sure.
Is what it would take to do that. So, okay, fine. But still.
Yeah. All right. They go to 4. I'm not going to waste the 5 mana, and I'll still keep up, take up the shield or Prayer of Binding. There's an argument, I think, to have used Prayer of Binding on Urg, but instead I can use it on the Sengir Connoisseur. And now they can't block flyers anymore. They can't sack any more land, so we win. Good game. Yeah, very good game. They swing in. We take it all. We're at 9 now. And then we take our turn and they can see.
Thank you, Aman.
Wow. Yes. This feels good, man. It's a good deck. I'm a fan. Pivoting is real.
Yeah.
Right? We pivoted into white here. Pivoting is a real thing.
Yeah, and this draft had a very clear pivot.
Yes.
Green was non-existent.
Yep.
Blue was meh. And white kept coming back again and again.
Yeah.
And it was decent cards every time.
Yeah. Especially like when we saw that Griffin Protector super late. Speaking of which. I'm going to ditch this Jin big time. That was really the indication. Like big time the indication. Of like, okay, yeah, white seems open. Griffin Protector's insane.
Yeah, this was a time where pivoting was pivotal.
Nice. All right, I would love to draw a 3-drop this turn. That would be just awesome. Costs 4? Block. I don't have a spells deck. They just don't know that. But I will happily make them waste a take up the shield or something. Gaia's Might, you got it. Congrats. You sure did it. Okay, I drew another land. That's annoying, but fine. Pass. You can hit me for 2 again. 3 colors. Okay. The natural 3 colors too. No tap lands, no dual lands, nothing. Just 3 colors. Okay. Alright, so 4th land, Talus Lookout. Because again, we don't as much care if this one dies. We can't really block the Root Wallow though this turn. Although, like, it would make them use their mana, but still. It would get +3/+3. So it would go to a 5/5, which means Talus Lookout blocking it is just a chump block. And that doesn't make a ton of sense. They just have the kill spell for it. It's still fine to get the benefit of... sure will take that island so that that island can go to the graveyard. Cool. Okay, well, there's that aggro we've been hearing so much about. There were 3 islands in a row on the top of our deck. In a row. I mean...
Thanks, Arena.
We play a Micromancer so that we can get a 1-drop spell. Absolutely, I'll take the action. Runic Shot, yes. I have to reveal it so they know it exists now, but I can then just destroy their Sunbathing Rootwalla immediately. Sounds good. They said nice. Hey, thanks. Because now I have a good blocker for their Branch Rider, because it's just a trade, and the Rootwalla could, threat of activation, get bigger and bigger throughout the course of the game. So, yeah. That was definitely the play, and I'm very glad we were able to do it.
What are these noises? My God.
Upstairs? That sounds like water to me.
Water?
Yeah, I think so.
It sounds like a drill.
A 2/5 with Enlist. You got it.
Elfo says, told you Micromancer is very good.
You were right. You were absolutely right. I didn't think it wasn't good. I didn't think it was amazing, but I didn't think it was, bad. Let's play the Griffin Protector. I think that's a good one. Keeping up Shore Up. And we'll play a land as well. Still keeping up Patented Geek for All hand lands, so. But we basically give... we're keeping Shore Up if we have to give something Hexproof. If we have to give it +1/+1 to, win a combat or something, that's a different story, but... +2/+0 until end of turn. I'll still use them. Oh, they're going to put it onto the Barkweave, right? Yeah, they're going to enlist it onto the Barkweave Crusher now. Smart. Yup. Very smart. Okay. So, this thing will have 9 power. And the Shore Up only gives 1 more... power, so it can't kill? This sucks. We don't even have anything? I guess we have to double block here? That sucks.
That does suck.
That really sucks. And the Shore Up doesn't help, so we're not going to waste it. You got it. That's rough. Haha! Talus Lookout is great here. What a good draw. Hell yeah. Pass. Because again, we trade this thing off for their stupid Branch Rider. I'm fine. I'm happy to do that. They have 2 cards in their hand. We have 2 cards in our hand. But ours are both playable during their turn or ours. Are they debating whether to attack? Because if you do, snap block. Okay. They have the Miria's Outrider to deal us 4 damage. You got it. Pass 2 attackers. They don't attack. So we might as well flash this in. Hopefully we draw something that costs a lot. We draw Take Up the Shield. That's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. Pass. I could have attacked with Talus Lookout, had baited them into blocking, although they're at 20, so it's not really baiting them into blocking at all. They could have just taken it. Coalition Warbrute. Okay. So yeah, they really want to be aggro. Thankfully, these 2 cards in our hand are going to help us out quite a bit, I think. I'm curious what attacks they do here. None. None at all. Happily take our turn. All right. Heroic Charge, definitely not what we're looking for. So we'll pass again. This is a little scary because they're building out their board every turn, and we've not been doing anything the past 2 turns. But the spells that we have are quite good. So hopefully that helps us. We shall see.
I'm going to take a quick bio break.
You got it. We'll be here. Tell Amy you'll miss her, everyone. Don't actually do that. You don't have to. Swing with everybody, huh? Okay. Okay. They might have their own heroic charge. That'd be funny. Pass to blockers. We block here and here. 3 trample, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if they have heroic charge, it still doesn't kill. Although I guess with trample on everybody, maybe it does, but we'll see. They have to have something, right? All right, so let's attempt a take up the shield on the Cleaving Skyrider and see what happens. I'd like to shore up on Talus Lookout then, but if it doesn't work out, I'm happier to have the Talus Lookout die, right? Still nothing. Okay, let's try this. I don't actually know that this one will work. They have to have something. No? Okay, well that's everything. We still have heroic charge, but I'm not going to use it yet. Okay, we go to 5. Talus Lookout ability activates. I mean, of these two? Sure. The other Skyrider goes into the graveyard. They play a land and don't cast any spells. Okay, that's a good sign. Tangled Islet is gonna be our hand land, I suppose. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can't do that either. So, pass. This is tough, man. If they don't... Like, if they... What's this thing called? Or the ability called? Enlist. If they enlist here, it's a trade. If they don't, we get to use heroic charge in, like, the like, saddest defensive way possible. But we also get to hard counter with this without having to worry about the discount. We just counter anything that they play that's, like, annoying or scary. But they had nothing last turn, and we had, like, pretty good stuff. So I'm curious to see what they have here, if anything. This is tough. We're at 8, they're at 20, but this game is far from over in either direction, to be honest. They're roping. They are in the tank. Also, I'd consider this in the tank versus Salty Rope, at least at this point. Because I can't see how they'd be Salty Roping. They're at 20 and we're at 8, so, like... Enthrall to the Pit. No. Thank you, but no. I'd like my creature to stay right where it is. Thanks. Oh, and you attacked. All right. Without the kicker, we get to kill your creature. You have a 1/1 Death Toucher left. Oh my god, it's so scary. Okay. Okay. Prayer of Binding is a flash spell. So if they want to attack us for 1 for the next 8 turns, they can sure try to do that. They're looking at their graveyard. They have no black, so I'm not really sure why. But I guess maybe we'll find out. Maybe they're trying to see what's left in their deck. They have 22 cards left. I would doubt it.
Erica's back, and she says, "Hey, you're great."
Right back at you, lady. What? How did you do with
Yeah.
Overwatch? Obviously, most importantly, did you have fun? But also, you know, did you win? In the tank again is our opponent. They looked through their graveyard questioningly, and it's curious to me as to why, because if they don't have black, do they Like, black is the only color that they have not represented yet, domain-wise. Down to 1 timeout remaining. Hey, while we're waiting for our opponent to finish roping, let's not forget, everybody, we will be back live again this Friday to continue our playthrough of our spooky month game, which started half a month early in Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the GameCube. Oh, Elfo is totally right.
Elfo says, doesn't they creature tap for any color?
Technically, yes. I guess I meant for domain, but you're absolutely right. If they had a black card, they could play it because they have their Death Toucher that taps to add 1 mana of any color. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they are salty roping.
I can't tell. Yeah, there's the Urborg Repossession. They did it. Okay. So they get 2 things back into their hand, and they gain some life. They then get to deal us 4 damage by playing the Outrider. You got it. We go to 4, and we're going to still steal it. What does this thing do? If it was kicked, it comes in with 2 counters on it, and it's got haste. So it would be a 3/3. I still have to do this, though, right? Just Prayer of Binding on the Outrider. We still take 4 and go to 6, but we gained life off that, so we'll play the Islet and not attack. I will definitely trade with your stupid, hasty thing if that's what you decide to do this turn.
See, Holland says, oh, they mad. Definitely roping.
It seems that way. It seems like they're like waiting until the last possible second and then playing something. I just don't understand why. Like, they're in such a good position. Like, they had the Urborg Repossession. They looked at their graveyard at the beginning of their turn, like as soon as their turn started. So, yeah, I don't fully understand why they would be, like, roping, unless they're, like, it's, I suppose, if somebody is, like, bored enough that they would just be like, F this and concede. But, like, I've never understood that. Like, are there people that actually do that? Are there people that actually concede if you're going too slowly? Because, like, this is absolutely a game that we could eventually win. So, like, I don't get it. Oh, okay. Lightning Strike to kill us. Wow. So they just had it all along and still made us wait. Okay.
Rude.
That's a really weird power move. What a weird power move.
Fuck you, Brandor83.
What a weird power move. I don't understand.
Someone's compensating for something.
Wow. All right, well, hey, what a hell of a first loss with this deck, huh? Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
That was crazy to me. What just happened? Yeah.
Someone really needed to make themselves feel better about themselves. Wow.
Right, so 4, 2, and 4. Yeah, we're fine. This hand's great. You got some things.
Elfo says reposition is the best 1 mana spell.
It's very good. Repossession, but typos, etc. I was just helping you.
I'm this set.
In the set.
Okay. Insane with Micromancer. That I get.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but K.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, congrats, I suppose.
It's like the tiniest dick. Like he uses a magnifying glass to find it.
Jesus Christ.
C. Helen says, I'm gonna make you lose, but I'm gonna make you wait.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah, which like doesn't make sense to me at all. It just doesn't. It's so weird. I am going to hope. Wow. Okay. Sure. You got it. You got it. All right. Talus Lookout over Griffin Protector, I think. Although I guess arguably that still would have been a blocker there, but I'll keep the Haunting Figment to block if I need to. Defiler of Instinct. I'd like for you to meet this prayer of binding as soon as humanly possible, Defiler. As soon as possible. I am going to block and get that thing off the field because it's annoying. Another white. Good. Prayer of binding instantaneously on your Defiler. Goodbye. I would love to gain 2 life. Thank you for asking. 15. Pass. Danitha. Damn right. That's a great card.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't have reach, but she sure does have lifelink. Combat. 3. They're at 12. I mean, I don't really know if we win this race, but you better believe I'm going to try. 2 mana. So what else does Danitha do? Oh, they have a way to destroy an enchantment. Wow. Okay. Their deck's insane. We're facing down 2 rares. Can we do it? Because currently the answer is no. By the way. But we take 4. That's real rough. And they go to 16 as well. We're tied. 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't need it. So Talus Lookout. I was like, I don't know what we're waiting for, but... Alright,
We're waiting for that guy to find his tiniest possible dick.
Alright, let's... What do I do? I think we just hold back, keep back, take up the shield, and then that's a great way to get rid of Danitha next turn. Yeah, I think we can stop Danitha here by double blocking with the Lookouts, and then whichever one they order first, we give take up the shield. Which then doesn't die to first strike. Neither of them die to first strike damage. We take 4 from the Defiler. You got it. I take 1 damage to any target. It's me. Good. Thank God. I was about to be a little worried, but we're fine. Double attack with both. Pass to blockers. Double block with the Lookouts. Come on. Okay, that one's ordered first. Fuck me. Oh, actually, wait. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we still kill Danitha. You got it. Because now, since the other one is indestructible, like we still... Come on, man. Really? Fine. I'll take this. Put the land in the graveyard. But still kill Danitha and gain 4 life.
Alright.
Yep. Baird. Wow. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hey, a shore up. That's good. Oh, and it untaps as... No. Yeah, it untaps as well. Combat. Attack with both? Can only untap 1. But yeah, I'm definitely doing it. You're damn right. Okay. So now it actually makes it so that they are very unlikely to enlist. Yup. So... Before blockers, I guess I will try the Talus Lookout. Again, if it dies, it dies. And that's fine. Sure. So I take 6 here. And I block the Trampler. Pump. Again, I just always assume they have something. Because this format has a lot of that. But I have to try.
Enough.
What?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have to... Oh, yep, they do. Okay. They had their own take up the shield. Can't be mad about it. We've had our own. And like I said, Talus Lookout dies. It still gets us a Micromancer. So. Juniper Order Root Weaver. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Interesting. Okay. So what do we get? Oh, Runic Shot, right? It's definitely Runic Shot. Take action. Runic Shot. We play the Runic Shot and kill the Trampler. No. Yeah, it's got a counter on it, right? So yes, we kill the Warbrute. Then we play the Root Weaver with Kicker and put the counter on the itself. then attack for 4 in the air, and put them to 12. Basically, at this point, these 2 3/3s will double block the Defiler in hopes of killing it. Because I assume they're attacking here, obviously. Miria's Outrider, we take 2, 3, because of the Defiler. You got it. We're at 5. You better believe I'm double blocking. You're tapped out too, so you got it. Okay. You left the natural 3/3? Alright, that's fine. I see. We still didn't get to kill it. Because math and all that. Okay. Well, no attacks. Alright. Do we lose? Not this turn, necessarily, unless they have another Outrider, I suppose. Just swing out with everybody, huh? Good game? I don't really think that's how that works, but if you have a heroic charge, I suppose it is. We will go like this and like this and see what happens. There it is. Heroic charge. Called it. That's the game. What do we do about that?
Thank you, the Rush 97.
Their deck was nuts. Their deck was nuts. Danitha, Defiler, Destroy Evil to get rid of our enchantment that we use to get rid of their Defiler. Very, very good stuff.
Elfo says good game.
Yep, that was all. Ryan MTG. I feel like either we've played this person before and or they are a content creator. 1, 3, 3, and 4. I can keep this hand. Even if we don't play Heroic Charge anytime soon, it's still fine. Okay, this is a sorcery, so... Drew the other planes. Okay, or another planes. Evolved Sleeper. It's a good one. It's a good one. You got it. It's a 2/2. Drew another land. Let's play the flying creature. But it means that basically when they attack with this Evolved Sleeper, we can Runic Shot next turn as well as Charismatic Vanguard. You got it. It is a 3/3 Death Touch. I will take 3.
C. Holland says, don't know how you guys think, but I think preemptive good game is rude. Players don't say it in F2F games.
Face to face. It's true. I think I don't know that rude is necessarily the word I would use. I don't think you're wrong for using it. I just don't think I would necessarily use the word rude. I think it depends, right? I tend to not like saying it back to somebody when we are like early in a game, or like not early in a game, but like when there are still options for them. Like it happened earlier on in this event, right? Or maybe it was the last draft that we played, but tonight on stream, where like somebody said good game, but there was still game to be played. And so I was like, I mean, I guess I'll respond to be nice, but whatever. We're going to take 3 here. Yeah. I'm not as worried about this 3/1. Okay. So yeah, I don't like it for sure. Yeah, see, and that's why we didn't Prayer of Binding on the 3/1, because we're instead doing it on the 5/5 with Death Touch. Cleaving Skyrider is a very good card for us. Combat, swing for 5. I could make it 9, but I think I'll wait a turn after we place Cleaving Skyrider at the end of their turn, and then we can Heroic Charge without Trample, because they're basically just turning it into a race. Yeah, you got it. perfectly fine. So they'll block one of our flyers and still take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and go to 2. It's fine with me. All right. Cleaving Skyrider, flash it in. We drew Impulse. And we can play it too, because why not? Wow. Well, I wonder which card we're going to put in our hand. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Sure. Combat. Swing with everybody. Let's see those blocks. I assume the Soul Tender blocks too, because they want it in their graveyard. You got it. No trample necessary. Trades across, hit you for 4, put you to 7. We'll have another Soaring Drake next turn. We'll have a Soaring Drake next turn. And a Take Up the Shield as backup. You got it. Yeah, that was their whole turn to get rid of the other Soaring Drake, and then we just play one. That's pretty cool. You may sack a creature. If you do, we discard a card. Okay, so they're just going to return a creature from their graveyard to their hand. You got it. Rona, maybe? It's either Rona or Soul Tender, right? Those are your only choices? They are not your only choices. They still have the 4/4 with reach. You got it. Take Up the Shield does not save us against a 4/4 reach, but they can't play it this turn. They can play the Vivisector. Pass. Take our turn. Drew Talus Lookout. Very nice. Hitch for 2. Okay. Because now basically Talus Lookout can attack through the 4/4 or into the 4/4 with reach. May sack a non-land, non-token. Okay. I'll lose 2 life and you can draw a card. You got it. They're at 5. They play the 4/4 reach. They have 2 mana left over, which they seem to not use. Oh, they will attack for 2 though. Interesting choice. This is a +1/+1 counter. Still though, no blocks. I will definitely go to 12. Thank you. Take my turn. Cleaving Skyrider with no red. If I had red, we would win this turn, but instead, we will not. Oh yeah, I attack with both. I guess whichever one it blocks, we use the Take Up the Shield on, right? They presumably block the larger amount of damage. Yes. Them blocking Soaring Drake would have been a lot more awkward. But instead, Talus Lookout, +1/+1, lifelink, and indestructible. And if they still have something and it dies, still totally fine because we get the benefit from Talus Lookout's ability of when it dies. Battle Rage, Death Touch, and indestructible. Okay. Alright, well, we still gain 4 life, and they still take 2 and go to 3. We will end our turn because we can flash this in at the end of their turn so that they don't know that we have another flyer. Scary. Scary. Braid's frightful return again.
That's an even more frightful second return.
Yeah, they get another creature back from their graveyard, but the 4/4 Reacher didn't die, so they don't get that.
Emilio's here. He says, I know I'm just here towards the end, but I made it.
Hell yeah.
You both look especially lovely tonight.
Thank you, Emilio. That's very kind. I'm sure you look lovely as well.
Yes, always.
They're really thinking on this creature. They are choosing Rona, it looks like. You got it. And then they're playing Rona. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, we lose a life, and then they can cast from the graveyard. We know about that. Okay. Pass to attackers. Okay, so any 2 of our flyers are lethal here. And so we win. They're tapped out. So, good game, I guess. I think. Shouldn't say I guess. I think it's good game. You block there, but you take enough and you're dead. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Ryan NTG.
Yes. Okay.
Who I think you're right is a streamer of some kind.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, 'cause like I said, I think we've played against them, but I think it's from early access events.
Right.
We have a Fading Hope that we got. Okay.
That's a pretty art.
Right? Very cool. It's a little ominous, but it's supposed to be. It's from an Innistrad set. We're playing against Teferi.
Nice. Kicking.
Just straight up Teferi right here. Okay, this is a weird hand because we can play the 2 and the 3. They already mulliganed. We can play any land gets us the 4, and then it's going to be a while till we get to the 6. So this is a bit of an awkward hand, but I think we can make it work. We drew the 4th land. Okay, well, that's good.
So C. Howland welcomes you, Emilio. And Emilio says, how has tonight been going?
Tonight has been pretty cool. We had
Interesting.
one interesting opponent, and then we had some mana issues because of course we did. We always
Yeah.
do. But this deck is sweet. I like this deck a lot. I'm quite surprised. We pivoted out of green because our first pick was the green
Green-blue.
the green-blue flyer with domain, like domain matters. I assume they don't block you, yeah, because your card is very good and mine's not that good. So, Logamos, Hand of Hatred. That is a great combo. That's a great combo. No blocks.
Yeah.
So every turn, Logamos makes a creature which enters the battlefield, so Elas Ilkor's ability triggers, and then leaves the battlefield, so Elas Ilkor's ability triggers. Hot damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Very impressive. All right. Combat. This one. Because any trade here I'm okay with. Okay, good. Griffin Protector. Okay. This is going to be a tough fight. But actually, that's good. The Griffin Protector stops the elementals without outside assistance of some kind, like a combat trick or something. Or a Jaya's Fire NATO to kill our creature. Okay. A creature. So they make the 2/1. They gain a life. They attack us with both. And we take 3 and go to 14. And then we lose a life and go to 13. Talus Lookout. Good card.
Emilio says, this format has been really fun. I haven't been winning a lot because I suck at limited, but I've been having fun.
It's really cool. It's definitely cool.
That's nice, Emilio.
Yeah, agreed.
I like when you say you've been having fun.
Right? Oh no. Okay, well, we get the benefit. Still okay with Talus Lookout dying. Such a good card. Yeah, I'll take this 2/3 flyer. You're damn right. And we'll put the land in the graveyard. Ooh, 2/2 Menace. They gain a life. They make a 2/1. They gain a life. They attack. We don't block. God damn. We're both at 13. Okay. No blocks. Ooh, we get the Jin next turn, actually. That's a good point. Cleaving Skyrider, eh? Oh, shit. We have the mana for the kicker this time. Good stuff. That never happens. All right, swing with both, please.
Emilio says, well, then you'll be happy to hear I got health insurance.
Okay.
So my depression will finally be cured.
Good. That's arguably not immediately how that works, but of course I wish you the best of luck. That's not...
Unfortunately, Emilio, I don't think depression really gets cured. But it certainly gets treated. And I do hope that happens for you for sure.
I'm going to make you have it, opponent. They do not have it, and we lose a life. Molten Monstrosity. God damn. All right, where's our prayer of binding? Take up the shield, huh? Okay. Well, this is so weird. All right, so deals X damage to any target where X is the number of attacking creatures. Awkward.
C. Helen says, good to hear.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is good to hear. And Erica says, all right, I'm back for real for 10 minutes. Sorry, y'all.
It's fine,
It's
Erica.
fine.
No need to
And
apologize.
we might go over anyways.
Yeah, probably. I guess we play this? Sure.
Emilio says, the doctor will give me the happy shot and then everything will be great.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool if that was how it worked? All right, let's see these attacks. 5/5 attacks? Hell yeah, you're right. You're damn right it does. All right. Let's go to... I'm going to take up the shield first. And then I'm going to scry 1. And then I'm going to keep the second Cleaving Skyrider at the top.
Seems
then I'm going to
good.
go to blocks. Yeah, it does. Okay, we take 2 but gain 5, so we go to 10. And then we lose 1 and go to 9. You got it. A Coalition Sky Knight of their own. Okay. You got it. Okay.
Erica says, stream another hour just for me?
You shouldn't have. We technically didn't, but that doesn't mean we don't love you. I mean, or X is the number of attacking creatures. So basically, if we just pass, what do they do? No, we go to combat, and we attack with the Djinn only. They don't block. Good. And then we play the Soaring Drake, and we can flash in a Cleaving Skyrider if we need it. This Alos Ilkor is putting in work for them big time. I mean, the Alos Ilkor Lagamos combo is insane. It's very good and working out quite well for them. But, yeah. Okay, so they're enlisting that with the 2-1. I mean, I would definitely trade the Soaring Drake for it, though, right? Like, that just makes sense to me. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Makes sense to trade the Sky Knight for it. Silly me. Because, yes, it has enlist, but, like, we just have a million flyers anyway. So, we lose a life, and then at the end of the turn, we lose another life. But you got rid of your only flyer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I'm going to flash this in. And then I'm going to attack you with 4 creatures. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we win. Combat. Swing with everybody. Cleaving Skyrider with the kicker. And they can see. Yes!
Wow. Thank you to Fairy.
Yes!
I did not think we were going to win against this opponent. I will not lie.
I didn't either, but the double Cleaving Skyrider is definitely what did it. Holy shit. Wow. Yes. Super happy. All right. You've got some reading to do, and I will start the next game. God, so cool.
Erica says, oh, I also got a video game in the mail today because retail fair.
Hell yeah. Tell us about it.
This time.
Yeah. Humble brag it up. I want to hear. You art over there?
Yeah, I'm admiring the art.
Oh. I was like, oh no, something's wrong. Double Dipper 24.
Does that mean that they double dip 24 separate times? Because that's kind of nasty.
That's definitely not what it means. Speaking of double dipping, I am super hungry.
Yeah.
We kind of had to rush through dinner because I've had a day, and it's not even that bad, to be honest. Like, in terms of days, like, I got a lot of really good work done today, and I'm actually really proud of myself. So there's that. But
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
I was shocked.
Thank you.
I really didn't think that you were gonna just kind of pull that out in the end.
I really
And
did.
you just really,
It was very,
really came through.
Yeah, I was impressed with myself. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Eric says, I'm sorry, where am I at? Okay. Emilio says, there's retail therapy? Why did I get health insurance then?
Because you had to pick something to spend your money on, Emilio.
Right. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Because fuck us, right? Erica says, I got the last 3DS Pokemon game I was missing.
Hell yeah.
Ultra Moon.
Very cool.
C. Holland says, what game? Nice. Then Erica says, I made a great dinner because come over so I can share. Oh, please come over so I can share. I don't know why I said because
I don't
instead
either.
of the word please.
Yeah. They're very close. Don't worry about it.
Really not?
No, they're not. I was joking.
My poor brain. What is happening?
All right, so they're going to basically enlist both of their things to hit us for 6. I guess I just block one of them with the lookout, right? And just trade it off. They don't have a 4th land yet, notably. Oh, okay, sure. I will happily block with the lookout. You got it. Give me something good.
Well, we can share 2-day-old, mushy, reheated Taco Bell.
Jesus. Why?
Because that's what we have.
Yeah, it sure is. All right, Talus Lookout, go. Like it's a Pokemon. Go, Talus Lookout. Oh, man.
It fainted.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what it's here for. Talus Lookout is here to deal damage to you and then die. And if it doesn't get to do the first thing, I'm still okay with it.
Well, I just thought it was a little weird that it was like the Pokemon faint, because I'm like, fainting though? Like, you're throwing the Pokeball. Like, I feel like if you throw the Pokeball too hard, you could faint. You know, like.
Let's cater my draws, shall we? Combat trick. No? Oh, the join forces. You got it. I will take the Cleaving Skyrider. Thanks for asking. We have 2 Prayers of Binding, and we drew the Sacred Peaks turn after we drew the Skyrider. Gross. Okay. This has Flash, though.
God, Erica, I want to hire you as our chef, but I don't have any money.
Excuse me. That's we don't have any money.
Same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
I don't know that I would share the food with you, though. I think I would steal it all. Erica says, it was humid today, so I made a chilled garlic soy rice noodle salad with honey Szechuan steak and broccoli.
And I will echo what Emilio said in...
Good Lord, that sounds delicious.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It's amazing.
Right, so
Erica's amazing at cooking.
it is possible that they're short on land. It's actually hard to tell. They do have 5 cards in hand, although we have 6. So, who can say? Okay, they're only attacking with the Cavalier. And enlisting it with the 4/4 to be a 6/2. I think... Do we just do this? No. I think we take up the shield. So we block and see what they have. Nothing? Take up the shield?
Guys, we should have like a party and all meet up at like one location, and then have it be like a potluck, and we all bring like a really good dish that we make.
Well, that worked out beautifully. We keep our creature, kill theirs, and gain 4 life in the process. They play a Scour the Wilderness. You got it. You get more tokens. I can't flash in Prayer Binding, otherwise I would before you get your... Oh, they don't get tokens. Cool. Even better. I drew another land. This one I'm actually going to play.
My side is very itchy.
Is it a side effect of something? Yes! I got the laugh. Awesome. That's what matters. I win. Let's go. Damn. I can't.
Erica says, I love cooking. It's just being able to afford the fancy ingredients that sucks. Crying, laughing face.
Right?
I'm very here for a snack for all potluck meetup. Samesies.
All right, we're definitely gonna get rid of the queen with the runic shot. And scrying 2, we get Impulse and Soaring Drake. I actually think I'm gonna put Soaring Drake on top. Because then we can play 2 flyers next turn. And now we just attack for 4. Got there. Okay. Amazing. Alright. Let's see what they've got. This game's definitely not over yet.
I'm bringing Halo.
Defiler of Faith. Okay. Well, we sure do have Prayer of Binding. And I'm just going to play that because a 5/5 is very scary. So goodbye. Combat. Attacks for 7. Take it all. And then I'll play this 2/3 flyer. Okay.
I'm not bringing Halo, but I wonder if this person double dips in the Halo. Right?
I genuinely thought you meant the video game.
No.
And I was like, why? Why would you bring Halo? But now I get it.
I don't like that video game.
Yeah. So Amy, what you're saying is you're going to bring ground up angels to this potluck.
Yeah. Because they're tasty.
They're tasty. Wow.
Erica says, Dear Lord above, my prayer to you in this time is please take the scary Phyrexian angel away.
Yep. And it worked. It worked.
Emilio says, I'll bring chips. Oh, to double dip in the Halo.
In the Halo. Or just in general to the potluck. Okay, so Artillery Blast is going to deal 3 damage to the Soaring Drake. But if we play Cleaving Skyrider, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we still win. Because we play it with Kicker. Deal 3 damage to them. They have 3 mana left, so they could absolutely save themselves. They do by destroying Evil and getting their 5/5 back. So they can now block one of the other things. But that's fine. You got it. Okay. Take 3, go to 3. I still have another Prayer of Binding. Thank God. I assume they attack us here, at least with the Defiler. And if they attack us with the 1/1s, I don't block because I would rather that my flyer get in and deal the damage that it needs to deal. 6 mana on their side. Go ahead.
Emilio says, no, chips are my dinner.
Nice. What kind of chips? We've asked you this in the past. Are they the same ones?
Yeah, because you're always eating chips for dinner. Dude, you gotta get somebody to make you a hot meal when you get home from work.
Shalai's Acolyte. 5/6 flyer. I guess we found a new target for our Prayer of Binding. No blocks. Oh, they're at 1. Yeah, we win. Prayer of Binding. I'd like to borrow this angel, please. I'd like to kill you, please. Success.
Thank you, Double Dipper 24.
God damn. Okay. We did it.
He says today it's Doritos.
Hell yeah. I was going to ask if it was Doritos.
Which flavor?
I was going to get there too. Yep. Good job.
Erica says if I were to actually bring food to a potluck, I'd bring like 3 desserts. A huge salad.
Niçoise.
I don't know what that is. And handmade lemonade.
You were going to say Niçoise or something?
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, I guess.
All right. Win or lose. This is the final game of the draft and the stream because we are 6-2.
Oh.
And we're playing against B-Town.
Oh, I thought that said Brown. It was like, creative name.
Downtown to Browntown is who we're playing against. Got it. Got
Yes.
there.
Amazing.
All right. Any land, by the way, and we're set. I was like, the bear's off on the side again, but no, it rolled its way in. Okay.
Oh, when it was like sitting in the middle of the field, opposite direction.
During the early access event, yeah.
Every bear was just glitched out.
Yep.
Erica says, Emilio, I'll move in and cook for you in return for like basic affection.
Of course, this is how we ended up getting this, but I will still take a planes with this impulse and be happy about being able to play our Talus Lookout next turn.
I love you guys so much. I want to give you all so much affection in real life.
Jesus. Please stop crying.
Okay.
Is that all it takes? Please stop crying. Okay.
Emilio says, once I get therapy and can give basic affection, this sounds like an easy deal. Amazing. Joe, read the French or whatever.
Niçoise.
Yeah. Just means from the nice region of France.
Nope, it's still Nice. It's still the Nice region of France, Amy.
But it says nice.
Uh-huh, it sure does. And in fact, I may even still be saying it wrong. It may be Niçois and not Niçoise, but...
Anyway, that thing is just greens, oil-cured olives, tomatoes, boiled eggs, and oil-packed tuna. That sounds very oily.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Do you not put a dressing on because you got a lot of oil kind of going on? Or you do put a salad dressing on it?
Bog Badger. All their creatures gain menace. No blocks for this guy. I'll take 4. This, by the way, is not looking good for us. I'm okay with 6 wins, by the way. But I'd really rather have more. All right, so let's play... Oh, Runic Shot costs white. Runic Shot's a white card. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. For Micromancer, the 3/3. I would love to search for a Runic Shot. Playing the Runic Shot. Killing the flying creature. Yes, you do get to scry 1.
Erica says, try it like this. If I keep mispronouncing this, I'll break your niece. Knees?
Yeah.
Is that how you're telling us we need to pronounce it then? It's like knees. Generally, you just toss it with a little vinegar and the oil from your olives and tuna.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I got it right.
Sure.
Kind of. But not the pronunciation. That never happened.
Still, though. Oh, I didn't even realize we made gold. I, skipped through it before. But we're gold right now.
Oh! That also never happens.
Oh, fuck me.
You had to say it, didn't you?
What do you mean I had to say? I just said we got gold. I wasn't even being cocky about it. I was just like, oh, I didn't notice.
You were like, oh, here's a cool thing. And now it's all being taken away.
I just... But... My sweet boy. Why has he forsaken me? I love him.
He forsook? Forsook?
Yeah.
That sounds weird. All of the people.
Or he has forsaken.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, fuck.
She says, oh, hey, it's that character that Wizards totally understands and knows how to use in compelling ways.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. We're going to do this and kill the Battlefly Swarm. Did I just say next to damage? Oh, thank God. Okay. We did it. And I would gain 4 life. Cool. It's dead. They get to scry 1. It resolves. I couldn't do both. I could not also give it trample. Otherwise, a Johnny would be dead. But instead, I will end my turn and keep up Shore Up if I need it to block this Vivisector.
Oh, that's a really good one, Erica. I like it a lot. She says, speaking of oil cured a Johnny is here. LOL. C. Holland says, Teferi? LOL.
Defiler of Vigor? What is happening?
Fuck.
This person's deck is insane. Why is this what I'm facing for our last fight? This sucks, man. Holy shit.
Because they're from downtown. So they've got the best deck.
Pass, I guess? And then I'm going to have to use Shore Up to save my creature from your stupid thing? I can't even stop this Planeswalker, let alone this other insane busted bomb rare that's absolutely just a mythic, disguised as a rare. Oh my god.
Erica says, Joe, level with us. Does losing to this version of a Johnny sting extra bad?
Yes, 100% it does, yes. Thank you for asking, but yes, it does. Alright, no targeting my creature, you butthead.
Yeah.
Sure does have Hexproof now. And you better believe that if this Defiler attacks... Okay, yeah, you get to scry 1 twice. You better believe if this Defiler attacks, I am flashing in... They didn't even do it. I'm going to flash this in. Obviously without kicker, there's no need. Okay, we take our turn. Shit.
I'm so sorry.
What do I do? Oh, man.
This thing that I can't read because it's too far away. This haunting figment will save you.
Combat. Cleaving Skyrider. Attacks at Johnny for 2. Good. He's at 3. Pass. Be very, very sad. You got it. +1 ability for another land.
C. Holland says, run away!
Yeah. This sucks. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Pass to attackers. They did it. It's a 2-for-1. Pass to blockers. Block. Heroic charge. Feels real bad. But I'm gonna do it. They have something. They do have all of their mana. They sure do have Prayer of Binding. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? They're back to 20. We take 6 trample damage. And I'll flash into the other Cleaving Skyrider for no value. Hey, look, a counterspell. That would have been really goddamn good earlier, huh?
No.
All right, how much is this? 3? Yeah, we're good. Haunting Figment. Attack a Johnny and kill him. Yes, we did it. Take that, a Johnny. I love you. I'm so sorry. It hurts me. But also, you know what else hurts me? A Defiler of Vigor against my 2-1.
Emilio says, you stroke your glorious beard and laugh as your life total.
Oh, God.
I think it's supposed to say dwindles.
Yes.
Erica says, yeah, Joe, why didn't you draw that earlier?
Yep, that sounds right.
Exactly.
with the kicker. And so I literally... It's countered unless they pay 3. And they have 3. So I can't counter it. I should say it would be countered unless they pay 3. I wonder which creature I'm going to sacrifice. Bet you it's one of the Cleaving Sky Riders. Do they play this card? It's of course a land. Prayer of Binding. I do it now. They have nothing in hand, nothing to save it. Goodbye, Defiler. There is an argument to be made where I should have used Prayer of Binding on their Prayer of Binding to get back the Micromancer, to get back a 1-mana spell, but we already used our Runic Shot, so no. Pass. Oh my god, we're still in this game, everybody. We're still in this game.
Ooh.
The game...
Bash the shit out of my foot.
Don't. The game is still happening. We're still in it.
Erica says, but does it hurt as much as Jaya hurt when a Johnny buried an axe in her back?
Yes. No. No, it's counted unless they pay 2. No, 1, sorry. Because we would get the soldier. And we lose. Unless they try to play a spell before... No, it still has trample. We still lose. Okay. Come on, man. I mean... Technically, I have a 1/1. Cool.
Sorry, I'm full of beans tonight, apparently.
Exactsies. And they are still at 20.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Did you see their deck?
That's what happens when you go downtown to Browntown.
I did.
Fucked.
I do feel like I just went downtown to Browntown. Oh, God. You know what? Like I said, totally happy with 6 wins. I still got to beat a Johnny and Defiler of Vigor in the same deck. I just didn't beat the deck. What a fight tonight was.
Yeah.
In like all of our games with this deck. So for folks that didn't see us make it, by the way, this is the deck. Also, I pointed out, right? Not a single rare in the deck. None. Or mythic, obviously.
Yeah.
None. Just uncommons out the ass. But, yeah.
C. Holland says, valiant effort.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Emilio says, personally, I didn't like that. They had too many good cards.
Agreed.
And that is mean. Erica says, well, at least if Joe was going to be taken to Browntown, at least Johnny took him.
Yeah, and I imagine I have a lot more than Phyrexian oil in me now, right? Is that what the joke is? Right? So, anyway, this was the deck. I actually liked this deck a lot. We had, like, Sacred Peaks worked out a lot better than I expected it to for the kicker on Heroic Charge and on both of the Cleaving Skyriders. Like, it worked out quite nicely.
Phyrexian milk.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So, yeah, I mean, that's the end of this deck. That was sick. I liked this deck a lot. Let's claim our prize. 1,800 gems when we entered with 1,500. And 5 packs.
All right.
Which means to celebrate, I guess, threatening to kill Amy if we take any longer on this stream, but just because you're coughing, not for any other reason.
No,
like...
I'm sure I'll be coughing even if we don't take longer on the stream. It don't matter. Erica says, Phyrexian milk, it's like buttermilk, except the color of stainless steel.
Gross. So it's mercury. It's just mercury.
Oh my God, please. I can't take it.
All right, let's open 10 Dominaria United packs. Gross. We get 1 mythic in the Silverback Elder, which is arguably a bad mythic. We get 3 Painlands in the Shivan Reef, the art that you were looking at before that you liked, the Yavimaya Coast, and the Karpluzan Forest. We get some of my least favorite cards in the set in Sten, Paranoid Partisan. This dude sucks.
That guy.
And Aster, Bearer of Blades, is also just a bad card. Defiler is good. Blue Defiler. And Archangel of Wrath is very good. I had Archangel of Wrath in a white-black deck with Liliana of the Veil and Braids at pre-release weekend.
Fucking sick.
It was real gross. I was a big fan. I was a big fan.
Emilio says, I love the new art for the Painlands.
You agree?
Yeah.
I also agree.
Well, not all of them.
No?
It's that one with like the sulfur or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Like the black, blue one or whatever?
No, it's got like yellow stuff. It's like really hideous.
Okay.
But I think all the other ones are nice.
Ugh.
This one over here is like just okay.
I knew that this was the one that you meant even without.
Yeah. Because these two are gorgeous.
Yeah. Agreed. That's why they're background arts on Arena for load screens.
Right.
We'll open more packs over the coming weeks as we play more, because obviously, if people are unaware, we will be back again next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more Magic Monday, because that's how we do around here.
Emilio says they're all upgrades to the old ones, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got one, guys.
One of the abbreviations.
Yeah, I did it.
I genuinely, I was ready to explain it to you if you needed it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I got one.
Exactly. So, no mansplaining here. Please, God. I still have a fair amount of work to do tomorrow because I have to make up for all the work that I didn't do today because I was pulled off for the emergency project, because the person who I was supposed to be doing work for emailed me today while I was doing that rush job. And she was like, hey, how's this project going? And I was like, well, funny story. It's not.
I have done zero of it.
Yeah.
Laugh my ass off. You guys are so cute. Thanks, Emilio.
Yeah.
So are you.
And you gave her another abbreviation that she got.
Yeah.
Again, I mentioned it earlier, but friendly reminder, this Friday we are back with more Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem spooky game for Spooky Month for our stream. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, if I didn't say it already, live here on this channel, Geek for All. Please don't forget, wherever you are, Geek for All, Video Games for All, or Gluten Free for All, links down in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, or if you're here whenever we go live, every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m.
Erica says, I love you. We love you guys too. All of you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. In fact, speaking of which, let's segue into that, Amy, shall we?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Erica, I love you too. Emilio, I also love you too. C. Holland, thanks for being here and being so active in chat. It was really cool.
Yeah, we appreciate having you.
Yeah. Elfo, thanks for being here and talking so much for that duration of time too.
And helping out with this deck. I mean, we couldn't have, probably could not have done this deck without Elfo's help. So
yeah,
thank you,
so
Elfo.
thank you so much. And it was cool getting to talk to you about just your life, because it's been a while since we've gotten to do that.
Correct. Yeah.
Greg, thanks for showing up, and then
That's it. Yeah. A little bit smaller of a group tonight, but quality over quantity, right? Awesome people. We appreciate each and every one of you being here. Like I said, we hope that we will see you on Friday. But if not, if you're only here for Magic, as I always say, no hard feelings whatsoever. Hopefully we'll see you next Monday as well, or instead.
Good night to you, to both of you. Thanks for being awesome. I was trying to think of something weird to say, but I couldn't. Love you guys.
We love you too. Hey, congrats on the health insurance.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to, I guess, open my vault, by the way. It's really not that fascinating.
What comes out of the vault when you open it?
3 uncommon wild cards, 2 rare wild cards, and a mythic rare wild card. I know, it's not that fascinating. Because, look, it just gets added to all these other ones that we have. So, yeah.
Fuck you, too, I guess.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly right. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to Friday. I feel like any game that we play, by the nature of the fact that I'm choosing to play that game on the channel, I'm always like, oh my god, I want to go play that game on Friday. So I'm looking forward to having you all see more of that game on Friday. If you missed last week's stream, it was only like 3 hours long, maybe 3.5. You can check it out over on Video Games for All. Like I said, link down in the description box below, so that you can catch up because you didn't miss much to start.
Emilio says, what the fuck? Give me them. I want to brew. Can
No.
you gift them?
No.
That'd be so cool.
You definitely cannot do that.
Oh, that sucks.
It does. When they used to do like creator events or whatever you want to call it, like where we would stream for Wizards, they would give out codes to the streamers that you could give to people to that would give like some gifts. I don't know whether it was wild cards or if it was just periphery stuff like sleeves and whatnot. I actually don't remember. It could have been packs too. But regardless, either way, that would have been cool. But that was like the first iteration of the creator program. And now they don't have a creator program at all. They just have the early access events and then like boxes of product that they send to people or promotional materials that they send to people. We got one time. That was fun and cool. We haven't gotten it since. Yeah. But, I mean, I have asked, maybe someday we will get more, who knows? But for now, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. No hard feelings on that. And also as a reminder for folks, when Amy mentioned all those names of folks that we were thanking, if you were watching and lurking and did not talk in chat, we still appreciate you being here, and thanks for doing it. We just didn't see you in chat. Please don't ever hesitate to do that. If you don't feel comfortable, please don't feel pressured, but we would love to have you just popping in and saying hi. At minimum?
Yeah, because I'll name you at the end.
Exactly.
Even if all you did was say hi.
Exactly. So,
I got nothing to lose. But
yeah.
It's up to you.
Precisely. So, yeah, we will be back next Monday for more Magic Arena or MTG Arena. And this Friday for Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Please don't forget, 3 new videos a week over on Video Games for All, 1 new video a month over on Gluten Free for All, and 2 videos pre-recorded a week on this channel, Geek for All. So definitely stay tuned. If you missed today's video, you can go check it out after the stream is over, which is now. So
I'm sorry, these Magali lands are just...
They're gorgeous.
Disgustingly good.
They are very good. Ugh. Very, very pretty. Yeah. So before we sign off, I will remember to say that between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please remember to continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours. That is super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.